We got some exciting news. We have a big package outside and we'll be putting it in this bay. So this wasn't a typical unboxing, this was more of an unloading. We've got all the parts here of the lift. We'll be going through all the parts here in a little bit and showing you what everything does. And pretty soon we'll be doing the garage door and then be putting this together. So we're end of day one. We didn't get a lot of time to work on it today because we spent a lot of time unloading it and figuring out where everything went. So far, we've got our cross members put on the bottom. We have our locking ladders put into all 4 posts. And our primary post sits here. This will be the one that the motor sits on. The only thing I've got to kind of figure out is how to get all the mechanics together for the manual release, and then we'll be able to put the runways on the lift, and that should all be done tomorrow. So now we've got our primary runway put into position, so we're ready to bolt it up. We've got all of our cables strung out by pulling the piston out all the way. We're going to be removing these caps here on the cross beam. What that does is it allows us access to a hole where we put this screw through, and this will be a cable guide, so we're not knocking our cables off the poles.
Here we go.
So we did buy some accessories with this lift. This big guy right here is a scissor lift that runs up and down the main runways. In case you need to take your wheels off for anything like brakes, suspension, you're gonna need one of these to get the front tires or the rear tires off the lift to work on it. The other thing that we bought was a relocation kit for the hydraulic pump. When the lift tells you it's 106 inches wide, it doesn't include the hydraulic pump. So we bought this to relocate it so that we'll have more room when we're walking around the lift. Now, things that come with it, such as this tool pan and the other drip trays, we didn't have to pay anything for those. It actually comes with the lift, which was really nice. So we're going to be using the coasters.
Kind of curious to see how well those go. We've got to move the lift forward about a foot. We built it just a little bit too close to the garage door, and by the time we realized it was a little bit too late, it had gotten too heavy. So we're going to put these on and moving the lift forward.
So we've moved the lift forward about a foot and moved it to the right a couple inches so that we had some more room when we walked around the post. And then as you can see here, this ramp comes right up to this crease in the cement, which I hope will help my race car's diffuser get up onto the lift. So by the time this driveway ends, the lift will be right there, so I'll be able to just go right up onto it. We've had the garage lift now for about 3 weeks, done a couple projects on it, and the team absolutely loves it. There's not a single vehicle that we can't work on, including the pickup if we ever needed to. We did have to relocate the garage door opener because the other style hung down too low and was getting in the way of the vehicle, so we have a wall mount now, and that allows me to park my race car up on the top and my daily on the bottom. As you can see right now, it's being used as a storage lift, which is what its main purpose will be. We've got the coasters hung up on the wall, everything's all nice and neat, and we're going to be continuing to use this lift in further videos.